When he has protection in the pocket, he can get as hot as anybody.
Here's Jacobs still trying to get untrapped. And Quay Walker back there to make the stop, a loss of 2. This is 2.
Yeah, and here's why. Quay Walker, the center, Andre James, is going to try to get up to him, but he's unable to. So Quay Walker, he hits it. He's right there in the backfield. And really, that's been the story here in the early going. He got close. Quay Walker started to grab the horse collar there, smart, and getting his hands off his back.
Here is Jacobs, just no room at all. Back to the line of scrimmage, that is it.
Point, and it is fair. I mean, Darren Waller was a guy when they did play coverage that he could puncture the middle of it.
Here's Hooper, veteran tight end, brought down immediately by Nixon.
Taking a little bit of time when you're not throwing it on time.
Down goes Garoppolo. Kenny Clark got it.
The job up front. Here it is, Dylan Parham, the left guard. Now, Kenny Clark, 97, is going to go right through him. So all of a sudden, you've got Garoppolo. He just has no time. He's waiting for that. He's caught the ball when he's been targeted.
Here's one for Myers. Knocked away, and a good play by Douglas.
Yeah, really nice play, and a good job also by Jimmy Garoppolo because he recognizes the blitz that the Packers are bringing, and so he's got one-on-one. They're in press coverage, and an excellent release by Jacoby.
Garoppolo's in trouble again, and down he goes. Second time he's been sacked, and Preston Smith was in there with Devontae Wyatt. And that loss of 7 puts the Raiders on the edge at best of field goal range. Big play. Smith and Wyatt after 1, 3-0 Green Bay. Here is a toss. Looking to throw back, wasn't there, and Jacobs just wisely. That play just disintegrated.
Yeah, and here's the reason why. Rasul Douglas out there, he recognizes it, sees it all the way, and comes up, and really a smart job by not trying to throw it back to Garoppolo and just getting what.
Garoppolo steps up, tripped up, down he goes. Preston Smith. Nothing easy for Jacobs and the Raiders. Garoppolo had to wait for that snap. Here's Jacobs brought down from behind by Luke. Then turn pitch count.
I hate that term.
Second down and 2. It's October. 3rd down and 1 coming up. They hand it to Myers. He's got work to do. Didn't get it. 4th down, a play made by Rasul Douglas.
But boy, you won't get an easier interception for Robert Spillane.
Hand off to Jacobs, and the defense now trying to bail the team out for Green Bay. A loss of 1.
Season, but came at a great time.
Jacobs, good tackle by Nixon for the Packers. Adams. This one is batted away by Preston Smith, who came ready to play tonight. Carter was the target, and Big 91, who's been all over the place, got his hand on it, and a great stand by this Packers defense.
It really is, Joe, and a great play here by Preston Smith. This one would have been interesting if he doesn't make the play, whether or not Carter is able to get in the get paid to make.
45, Mike, 45. 318. Good shot.
Started their own 24 and hand to Carter. Jet sweep, nothing. And wrapped up out of bounds by McDuffie.
One of them right now.
But they hand off instead, and Jacobs is ripped to the ground by Enagbari.
There he is at the bottom, number 55. Yeah, that's pretty simple for him. Hardest part about that for him was just getting Jacobs to the ground.
Second tackle for a loss for Enagbari. Garoppolo keeps, is looking for Hooper, now goes deeper downfield, picked off by Rudy Ford.
They roll the coverage here, and there really was no chance. Then Rudy Ford does an excellent job of undercutting it. So he gets the Rudy Ford, and here's Rasul Douglas. So they're running a cloud coverage over here to this side with safety help to Devontae Adams. Rudy Ford plays this perfectly, so he's able to undercut Jacoby Myers. But even if he's not able to make a play on the ball, there's a good chance that Rasul Douglas was.
Garoppolo has to get out to the sideline, out of bounds for Trey Tucker. Pressure by Eric Wilson.
Yeah, Eric Wilson, he's up in the line of scrimmage, number 45, and then he sees Garoppolo take off outside the pocket, and he goes and attacks him. And you're seeing that more and more around the league when you've got someone who's kind of checking the quarterback, making sure that he doesn't scramble and get anything himself.
24-yarder helped. They stay with it. Jacobs trying to get to the edge, and Ford wouldn't let him.
On the interception, here he is, and this is what Matt LaFleur has wanted to see, and just these safeties playing though with picking it up.
Toss back to Garoppolo. Watch out! Knocked away. Rasul Douglas knocked it away with Myers the target.
They got a crossing route. They got Jacoby Myers coming across to the left, and Trey Tucker's crossing deep the other way, and neither one of those guys. Green Bay played it really well, and the Raiders are fortunate that that ball was just incomplete.
Myers' 9th target of the night. Garoppolo is in trouble and sacked. Big play by the Packers. Rashawn Gary.
He left the game earlier. They got Thayer Munford in there at right tackle. It's 1-on-1, no help. And Rashawn Gary does what Gary does and makes a great play.
Delayed handoff. Jacobs. Good play now by the Green Bay defense as Jonathan Owens comes up to make the stop, and a loss of 1. They needed that. Timeout